What's good, everybody? It's Big B here.
And I'm Honey. And we are here today. We trying something a little new. We're going to start coming to y'all about like current topics and just different things to kind of, give y'all a little insight into how we think, what's going on around us, and a couple of topics we need to be talking about. Um, so by the time we actually drop this video, this segment will have a name to it. But right now, we're just like, you know what? Let's just go off the cuff and let's just get started. So, Big B, we're going to start off with money and credit. So we're gonna be starting off with money and credit. So go ahead, Big B, and let's talk about it.
Well, y'all pretty much know the similar package was just approved. So, what's some things y'all gonna do with y'all money?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. My personal suggestions for people, I feel like if you got a business, definitely look into maybe getting a secure card or something for your business and in your personal life. Let's face it, you're getting this money. I don't know what your, actual situations may be at home because they do vary by household. We understand that. But a lot of people do come to us for like business tips and things like that. So I highly suggest you getting a business secure credit card, or the same for your personal life if you're looking to fix your credit, for various reasons. Maybe you need a new ride, you're trying to get a house, something like that. A secure credit card, if you feel like your credit isn't quite subpar where it needs to be, then that's actually a good place for you to start. And using the stimulus money would be the perfect thing to do. I mean, you don't have it, it's coming, and you can make it effective, for your future use. I mean, what do you think?
With that secure credit card, I'm gonna give you a few to go off of. You have Discover It secured. You have Capital One secured. You have a lot of your local credit unions that give security cards out. Some of them require a minimum to put down on it to open the account up. But make sure that you get one that's going to report to your credit bureau unsecured. That way, it reports as a revolving credit, and you think that you'll be able to manage your money on your own.
Okay.
So look at those up if you're interested in doing it. Please take your stimulus money and do that. That way you can start building your credit.
And another thing too, I would definitely suggest when it comes to credit cards, definitely make sure that you're keeping an eye on like the fees that come with them, because some of these cards, because they're like builder type cards, is what some creditors will tell you, because they're usually there for you to build your credit if you don't have any or you've had bad or poor credit. Make sure you check the annual fees. Make sure you're looking at the interest rates and things, and just you want to know those. You don't want to get a card. Let's just say they offer you $400 to start off with, or if it's a secure, this is a secure.
Oh, no annual fees on
Yeah, your secure card. You want to make sure that if it's an annual fee of $99 and then there's another fee for like $40, you get this card, you're already $150 in debt and you haven't even bought anything. So you definitely want to make sure you keep your eye out for those as well. And another thing too, just an FYI, is make sure you verify how you have to make your payments.
So if you get a credit, if you put down $300 on the card, make sure you spend no more than $100 on that card every month. Keep it around 30%.
Exactly. And like I said, make sure you pay it on time. Verify that payment thing. And guys, some credit cards, they do not allow you to pay online. Some of them you have to do a bank transfer. So if you do not have a bank account, that may be challenging for you. So please verify those things before you actually go out here and get that card. Our next tip that we kind of going to talk about here is going to be health and wellness. Y'all all know that Texas and Mississippi pretty much open back up, as everyone is saying. And that the nationwide mask mandate, the CDC has actually lifted those for people that have been vaccinated. So they're saying if everyone in your crew or that's around you has been vaccinated, your work environments, they're saying that you don't have to wear a mask. Yeah. Y'all know our COVID story from one of our previous videos. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to wear a mask until Oh wow.
If y'all haven't watched it yet, please go watch it now.
Yes, definitely. Finish watching this one, of course, but definitely go check it out. So yeah, that's kind of one of the health things that's really going on right now. I've seen so many debates talking about that. Like, how do you feel about it?
I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest with you. All I know, I'm still going to continue to wear my mask when I'm out from having COVID last year. So, yeah.
It's challenging.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, I know something else that came up too that we saw this week. We've been kind of watching a few stories about the effects of COVID because y'all know that personally I still have some of my own lasting effects from it. We saw that mental health after having COVID, people are having like brain fog. They were saying like dizzy spells, and it's just different things. So I can personally attest to that. I have had brain fog just a tad bit, and I never really thought of it being a side effect of COVID. I mean, so that's something. When I saw that in the news, it was definitely something I wanted to bring to your awareness. So if you aren't aware of that and you've had COVID, don't feel like you're losing your mind or anything. Jot down what's going on with you. Talk to your PCP about it. And make sure that your mental health and wellness is definitely
even
intact.
if you didn't get COVID, how was your mental health through this whole pandemic?
Yeah, I would actually like to hear that in the comments. As it's starting to get warmer, we are really officially a year post everything shutting down. This time last year, it was kind of eerie riding through Atlanta and not seeing anybody on the roads, or remember when we went up to Total Wine and we didn't see anybody. Like that whole drive there was no one on the road, so it was just kind of weird. So how have you been the last 365 days? What was your story? What is it like being inside if you don't have a lot of friends and family and you're watching this? So definitely drop in the comments and let us know what you got going on. And sliding from mental health a little bit, we've been watching that
This
Megan.
the big one.
Yes. Well, everyone has definitely had their fair share of opinions on the Harry and Meghan interview with Oprah Winfrey, and pretty much them removing her from a toxic environment. I mean, I think we've all had our fair share of toxic environments when it comes to family, but let's face it, they are royalty, like officially. Would you do the same? How do you feel about it? Do you feel that they made the right decision by stepping down and also relocating? How do you also feel about the royal family now with these accusations that have come out? Their side of the story, they're telling you this is what they lived through, and how, I ain't gonna lie, it was a little touchy kind of watching Meghan say, she didn't want to live. Like, how bad is it that these people were treating you when you felt like you didn't want to live? Like, that's some pretty deep shit, to be honest with you. That, to me, that's deep. Like, a lot of people don't want to, we don't really stress about the racial stuff sometimes because, dealing with it can definitely be a downer. But to have her sit there on that platform and just pretty much say, hey, look, and she's not even one of the darkest ones. So that should tell you, and they still treated her like that. So just kind of makes you wonder.
As of today, Deep released a statement. My wife's going to read it off to y'all.
I will read it. The royal family definitely has replied, and this is word for word what we got online, Royal Communications. As of Tuesday, 9th March 2021, the following statement is issued by Buckingham Palace on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen. The whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of how challenging the last few years have been for Harry and Meghan. The issues raised, particularly that of race, are concerning. While some recollections may vary, they are taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family privately. Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be much loved family members. Ends. And yeah, and we'll make sure we drop this actually on a video. We will put this up here. We don't want to think we made up it. No, that's what really came out. That's what they got going on. And
so what are y'all views on the statement and what's going on within them? I know a lot of y'all have had families or married into families that
we laugh because, I mean, look, I'm gonna be very blunt with y'all. A lot of people know I've had some family issues, between mental illness in my family, different family situations and things that have come up throughout the years. And I wouldn't say I left Virginia for a toxic environment, but I definitely left for the betterment of my own mental health and also just business and to be able to flourish in my own right. It was a hard choice, but it was definitely one that was much needed. I mean, from a man's standpoint, how do you feel about it? Because I'm starting to see more posts from men actually come up. It's not just the women bickering anymore. More men are coming up saying, if that was my wife, I'd move her too. So how does that make you feel? How do you feel about it?
When we left Virginia, we had a lot of stuff going on, family-wise and a lot of other things. I know when we first moved here, it was a peace of mind. It's a lot of stuff we didn't have to deal with no more. People feeling a certain type of way. We are out of reach no more. We ain't got to deal with that stuff no more. So I can understand, and then I can understand from point to point of being like in a new relationship with somebody. When we first started out, how the families was and they treated us.
Oh my gosh!
So I can relate to what they did and what he went through. Now they made it public. They decided to not deal with it privately.
Yeah.
I guess what they say, if they dealt with it privately, the firm
yeah
would try to shut them down. So
yeah.
That's pretty much how I feel on it. You know, how do y'all feel on it? Please leave a comment below.
Definitely let us know in the comments, you know, if you've had toxic things happen in your relationship, or was your family, you know, that much of an impact on your marriage or your relationship with, you know, your husband, wife, significant other, partner, you know, whatever relationship status you have. Let us know how that impacted you. I mean, for those that don't know, we are high school sweethearts. So, we're approaching 21 years total and 13 married. Yeah, y'all. So we got an anniversary coming up. So we definitely can tell you, you know, the woes of that one.
Let's talk about All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, so speaking of some losses here.
Team LeBron versus
he won.
Team LeBron.
Yeah.
So they won by 20 points, 170 to 150.
Yeah.
So, hey, they one of the only people who lost this weekend.
Yeah, y'all know we're all car enthusiasts and things over here. And there are plenty of photos that we will be sharing here to let you know there were plenty of car break-ins. There were plenty of, like I said, rims gone. Cars, just trucks sitting on blocks or just sitting on... yeah.
Let alone with the violence and the shooting. So it was a busy
it was
weekend
a couple
in Atlanta.
Interstate shootings that kind of really had us concerned, you know, because a bullet doesn't have a name once you let it out. So, yeah. And to bring a little humor to it, there was a chick popping out of a U-Haul, and there's a video going around about that. So, yeah. So, I guess everybody kind of had different stories here for All-Star Weekend, but I'm pretty sure that Team LeBron and them are very happy that they won. So, congratulations on the win. And speaking on entertainment, wait a minute. T.I. and Tiny.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He got 6 more accusers. What they do have 6 more accusers to say these sexual assaults.
Yeah, 6 more people have come forward to accuse them of that. And I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing a little bit of deja vu here. You know, I guess maybe it's because T.I. has gotten so political with certain things lately. As some people feel like, you know, he's just staying in his lane as far as a rapper, but we all know he's been on different panels. I mean, even some with, what's that girl? You know what I'm talking about? That supports Mr. Trump. I can't think of her name.
Anyways,
you know
we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
What's her name?
I can't
remember. The black girl, Candace. I know what comes to me. I know what comes to me, guys. Yeah, you know, he was kind of on the panel with, you know, Killer Mike and Candace Owens, and, you know, he's been voicing his opinion with a few things. So I'm not here to say yay or nay. I'm just more here to say, let's
he has his own podcast too, right?
Yeah, he has his own podcast and things. So I just kind of seen him going in a different light. And, you know, everyone does something, I guess. So it's a touchy topic. You know, it's one of those, it's definitely in the beginning phases here. Just kind of want to see how this all pans out, you know.
So I'm not going to say it did or didn't happen.
Oh, no, I'm not going to sit here and say that because...
But it's definitely
something we're going to follow. And it's definitely going to hurt the brand. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of endorsements and things that go into his brand as, you know, both of them really, you know, even being his wife, she's not on the outside like how with Bill Cosby, you know, his wife was on the outside. This time they're accusing both of them. So I think it is interesting to see how this will pan out with all their TV episodes and, just everything attached to them being here in Atlanta. So we'll definitely be following that one and keeping you up to date as well. Let's see here. But they ain't the only ones being accused of sexual assault. I had no idea that a cartoon could be accused of sexual assault, and I'm not bringing humor to this, guys. I mean, I truly sympathize with, rape victims and people that have been abused. I mean, I'm a survivor myself, so I can tell you, Pepe Le Pew apparently is known as being rapey, is how some people have said it, or has rape tendencies through his cartoons. His character has actually been removed from the upcoming Space Jam 2 movie. And the actual accusations they're saying is sexual harassment, stalking, and abuse. So I guess really just being a child that grew up on all these cartoons now, like Dr. Seuss was one that got kicked lately, some of the books because of stuff. I feel like if they're now saying that these things affect the way that children think, then are they going to take a look at some of the things or the narratives that are currently being pushed? Because there's some current narratives, and I will not address them on this particular video. I will address them later because they're touchy topics. But there are some narratives that are currently being pushed on children, and they're freely being put out there, and these ones are now being pulled. So I just kind of wonder what the lasting effects are from this and those. So definitely chime in below.
I'm talking to you. Y'all know we sat around and watched him sexually harass that cat. We was young.
We did. He chased the hell out of that cat.
Yeah.
He was worse than him. And I think a lot of people would probably call him, like I seen a girl earlier. I was still about to find a meme. She was like Pepe Le Pew, and she was like, "This is how y'all be in my DMs," So it's just, it's definitely a topic. I want to see how people are gonna finish responding to that, because that one's news. Like, some people don't even know it's out there.
Well, with the news says he won't be in Space Jam 2.
So are they gonna remove the cartoons? Like, have they said what they're gonna do? Remove from the networks or what?
We're gonna see. I guess that plays out.
Wow, so it's interesting. So that's on our current events here, but y'all already know Big B has his IT and tech stuff, so go and talk about that.
Okay. Well, as y'all know, the app Mac Pro has been discontinued. So that means that if you're looking for iMac Pro, you need to go out there and find them now while the supplies last. I don't have no information on what they're going to replace it with yet, so keep an eye on that stuff. Also, there's a new update for the iPhone, 14.4.1.
Okay.
So please go update. It's very crucial. It's a security risk. So please go update your iPhone.
When did that one come out? When did that one come out?
This week.
Okay, so I gotta check my phone.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure I check mine as well.
And other news, as you know, OnePlus dropped the update for their OnePlus 9 phone. It will be coming out on March 21st, I believe. They'll be releasing the details on that thing.
Okay.
But for right now, it's what's coming with the Snapdragon 888 and a couple other things. A Hasselblad camera. So please look out for that.
Okay. Alright, so is that it for our news?
That's it for the news.
Alright, guys, so look, I know a lot of y'all, I get this all the time anytime I'm on film. People ask me what color my lippy and things is. I'm not going to cover too much beauty on this channel, because one, my husband don't want me talking about it over here. So definitely go subscribe to my channel, which is Hunny, the fairy godmother of structure. I'll be talking about my beauty and also business tips for women specifically over there. And don't forget to go check out our website, designsbybigbeandhoney.com. You know, we got the apparel. Well, he ain't got no shirts on right now, so
yeah,
he spilled something on here. So
yeah,
we definitely
check out the apparel. Check out what the stuff we have to offer. Mouse pads.
Oh yeah, the sublimation, guys. We do the custom mouse pads. We do the puzzles. We're working on a couple of things right now, like passport holders and just different things, because we know y'all trying to get out here and travel. So we definitely will be getting those up on the website soon. So go over there, subscribe.
So check out our web page and our Facebook Live page.
Yeah.
For Designs by Big B and Honey, and also check out RBM consultations and services.
.com.
Yeah.
Definitely check out that, guys. For those that don't know, we build websites. We don't build them from scratch. We use them through hosts. So Squarespace, Shopify, GoDaddy, Wix, WordPress, whatever your host is, just let us know, and we definitely can hook you up with a professional website. And we do different industries. We're not specific. So if you got a bakery, you're a real estate agent, you're a contractor, graphic design, hit us up, and let us know what you need help with, because we definitely make sure that we take care of you. So guys, like I said, I think we're going to wrap this up. Don't forget to go like, comment, share, and then most importantly, go subscribe to our channel so you can definitely get notified when we got new videos. Hit that little bell. That way you'll be the first ones to know. So, chiming out.
Chiming out.
All right, guys.